Hi, Staar speaking here. Okay, today what I'm going to be talking about is niche selection and market research. I think a lot of people, when they start internet marketing, are a bit overwhelmed and they just really don't know, where to start and what niche to go into. And I think a lot of people also make a big mistake with market research and niche selection. I talk to people at workshops and events, and quite often people will show me their website, and they're in a niche where it's blatantly obvious they're not going to make any money, simply because they've picked the wrong market to go into. So what I'm going to do in this video is try to just show you the procedure which I recommend that you use when you're first starting online. And this is incidentally the kind of same procedure I use when I go into new markets. So when I'm picking a new market to go into, this is basically how I choose the market. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to find out, I like to go into big markets. A lot of people think that, with internet marketing, you've got to find some obscure niche that no one's ever thought of before, where there's no competition. And if you do that, you'll find it very, very difficult to make money. The most success I've had online has always been going into big markets. So whenever I'm looking to go into a new market, I want to go into a market where there's a huge amount of competition. Think about this for a second. If you had a shop on a high street in a big city, so in London, in New York, some other big city in the world, the biggest high street shop, the biggest high street in the town or the city, and you had some obscure tablet computer that no one had ever heard of, you probably wouldn't sell very many. However, if you had your shop piled high with iPad 3s and Samsung Galaxy tabs, and they're all competitively priced, you'd probably sell quite a lot. And it's the same in internet marketing. You need to go into the biggest niches where there's the most competition, simply because these are the markets where the most products are being sold. These are the markets where the most money is being made. So if we can just take a really small percentage from that market, will do really well. So we want to go into markets where there are millions and millions of dollars worth of products being sold every single day, and if we do that, it's fairly easy to make money. Okay, so the first thing I normally do is I just go to somewhere like ClickBank. Obviously I don't recommend that you only use ClickBank when you're selling affiliate marketing products. I like to use lots of affiliate networks. I just like to use ClickBank as a good place to start when I'm doing my market research, just to get an idea of the market. Incidentally, what I like to teach is selling information products. So I'm not talking about selling Amazon products. I'm not talking about selling things on eBay or physical products where we're only getting paid 4 or 5% or 10%. I'm talking about selling information products, things you can download, things where you'll be making 50% commission, 75% commission, 100% commission. These are the types of products we want to be selling, because this is where we'll make the most money. So this is why I start with ClickBank. So we're just going to go through some really basic market research, and this is what I do when I'm entering a market. So I'm here on clickbank.com. Let's just click on Marketplace at the top. Okay, and this just brings down all the different categories. Now, let me just. What we want to do is we want to dive into one of these categories. And the other thing is, this doesn't. When you go into a niche, don't think this has to be something you know something about or that you're particularly interested in. I go into niches that I know nothing about, things that I'm not really interested in at all. All I'm interested in is making money from these niches. And one other thing is, when you're going into niches, don't go into lots and lots and lots of niches. You want to be working in one or two, sometimes maybe if you're a bit more experienced, further down the road, 3 or 4 niches. When I first started, I was only in one niche. Then I moved. I was actually in a niche called water for gas when I first started, and that was basically selling information products on how to improve the fuel economy of your car, and that did really well. And then I moved into internet marketing, Then I moved into the green energy niche, and I'm in a couple of other niches now. So start with one niche and kind of start making good money from that niche. Once you're making good money, then move on to something else. Okay, so let's start looking through these categories. So I'm quite interested in weight loss, because weight loss is, I know it's a huge niche and it's something I've never personally done myself. So it's a niche I've never been in, but I know there's a huge amount of money to be made in the kind of fitness and health niche. So let's have a look at some of these health and fitness products. So we'll scroll down and we can see within health and fitness there's a huge amount of sub-niches, everything from yoga to dental health, beauty, addiction. But I'm going to look at diets and weight loss. And so this is a possible niche. Now what we're looking for is, first of all, we want to make sure that there's actually a lot of products to promote in this niche. So if we go into one of these niches and we find that there aren't very many products to sell, that's not a good sign. So we want to be able to, if we decide to go into, for instance, the health and fitness niche, we need to have a good variety of products which we can sell. So if we went into this category and there are only 3 or 4 products, it probably wouldn't be a very good niche. And if we looked at other affiliate networks and they didn't have very many products either, I would definitely steer clear. So I always like to go into markets where there's a huge variety of products which I can sell. That's the first thing. The second thing we need to make sure is that the products in these niches are actually selling well. So when I say selling well, what I mean is I want to know that there are other affiliates out there who are doing really well. So if we go into a niche and we see that in this particular niche, health and fitness, there are loads and loads and loads of affiliates out there who are making hundreds of sales a week, that's a really good sign, because if there's other people making hundreds of sales a week, there's a possibility that we could make hundreds of sales a week as well. So I'm just in here now, and what I like to do is I like to look at the gravity score, which is here, of the different products. A gravity is just an indication of how many affiliates have made at least one sale. Okay, so this product has a gravity of 253. So what that's saying is roughly about 253 affiliates have made at least one sale. So 250. So this product has 253 affiliates. Each one of those affiliates have sold at least one product. Some of them might have sold hundreds of products. So that's a really good indication of how many affiliates are actually selling the products. Anything over 50 or 60 is good. But we can see here on the first page here, there's loads of products here. Look, a gravity of 178. The top one here, 253. We can even search these by gravity, so we can say put the highest at the top. So 255, 253, 198, 110, 109, 98, 78. So we can see here that the products in this niche, there are a lot of affiliates making a lot of sales. So we straight away know that, I've been on ClickBank since 2008, and I've seen some of these products. I'm not in this niche, but from browsing around ClickBank, I've seen these products on ClickBank for a very long time. So that's a really good sign. So we know there's lots of products. We know there are other affiliates who are making lots of money in this niche. The other thing to bear in mind when doing market research is how long these products are going to last for, because in some niches like internet marketing, forex trading, etc., the products might have a high gravity, but they're kind of here today, gone tomorrow products. So particularly in internet marketing, I find this that I don't really promote ClickBank products, because the products are very, very kind of seasonal. So they'll do these kind of like huge launches. There'll be lots of hype about the product. It will have a very high gravity for a couple of months, and then it will tail off, and then the product will become out of date very quickly. So you want to avoid niches like that. So in the health and fitness, like I said, I've seen some of these products on ClickBank for years. So this is really good, because if we build a website and we do put a review of one of these products up, we don't want it to be if the product is suddenly out of date or they stop selling the product, that's really bad because we put all the work into promoting their product. However, if for instance this product here, the truth about abs, has been on ClickBank for years, and if we go to all the hassle of building a website around this product or promoting this product, it'd be great if this product's still here this time next year. So we need to make sure that these products are what I call evergreen products. So the sort of products that are going to be still around this time next year, for instance. And in this niche, that's pretty that's okay. The diet niche, these products don't really go out of date. Obviously, new products come in all the time. So that's the other thing to bear in mind. And finally, I'm just going to go on to a little bit of market research. I'm going to talk about market research in a follow-up video to this. But one final thing, what I like to do is I go to Google, and then what you can actually do is just type in one of those. So we've got the fat loss factor was one of the products, this one here, which had a gravity of 253. Go to Google and type the product name into Google and just have a look at some of the websites. So I've typed the product name into Google. Straight away I can see there's 2 videos on the Google homepage for this product. So there's 2 YouTube videos. So that's really good because we could, if we know what we're doing, we could quite easily get our video listed either here or here. Using, for instance, my YouTube hijack method, we could quite easily get a video here, and we know that this is a best-selling product. This is a product that's probably making a couple of $1 million a year in revenue. So if we could get a video on the homepage of Google, we could probably do quite well. So that's a really good sign. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go and look at the top site. So let's have a look at this person's site. This is the #1 site in Google. So it's worth having a look around this person's site. But if we scroll down, we can see this person has an email list. Okay. So what I would recommend that you do is set up a new email account. Okay. Just a free Yahoo or Gmail or something like that, and sign up to this person's email list. Okay, and then come back in about a couple of weeks' time and read all the emails which they've sent out, because those will probably be their best converting offers. So that will give you an idea of the kind of stuff these people. If this person's #1 in Google for this product name, this is probably one of the top players in the weight loss industry, so you should really kind of start copying what this person is doing. So we've got another one here, this website here which I looked at earlier, and if we just go to this person's website, this person has an email list as well. Obviously this person's on the front page of Google as well, one of the top players. Have a look around this person's website, see what they're doing, have a read of their review. You might want to do something similar. Again, sign up to this person's email list with a brand new Gmail or Yahoo account. Come back in a couple of weeks' time, print out the emails and put them on your kitchen table and start looking at what these people are doing, what they're promoting, what they're selling, what affiliate offers they're kind of pushing. This person's also got a Facebook account or fan page or something. Go and have a look at what they're doing on there and see if you can clone what these people are doing. So this is what I do. I go into markets, I find out who the top players are, and I kind of try and clone what these people are doing. And that's really how to be successful in internet marketing. Go into big markets, find out who the top players are, and kind of copy what the top people are doing. Okay, that's all for today. If you have any questions, please do comment below the video. Also, if you found this video useful, I'd really appreciate it if you could click on the like button below this video.